Hey, everybody. This is Sherry with Butternut Hollow Crafts for our Monday Live. Just bringing my Facebook page up on my phone. So hopefully I can see those comments too. Let me set this over here. There we go. So, how's everybody doing today? Hopefully we're going to be making another fun craft. I did a class Saturday making this project, and it was so much fun that I thought I would share it with you guys so you guys can see how easy it is and that you can do it too. Let me turn you guys down or switch cameras, whatever you want to say it. We're going to make a set of vintage rusty mittens that you can hang on your door. And we're going to be using the typography blocks from Royce's Papers. And it has the bingo blocks on it too, but I just using the music sheet parts. And so I took these wooden mittens and I just stained them like I always do, and put just a quick coat of white paint on them. And now we're going to decoupage them and get to making this cute little craft here. And this is my medium, my decoupage medium. Like you guys know, you can use any top coat, water-based clear top coat that you guys use. Laying down my anchor row. Going to position my mitten on here. Use my balled up saran wrap to smooth it out. We'll get this laid down here. And these mittens are small enough where I'm just going to do the whole mitten now. It's nothing, because they're not a big project. So we'll smooth it all out like this. Get some of those wrinkles out of there a little bit. But most of them will dry out because it's not, they're not big or anything. Let's set that one aside and we'll do this one. So what is everybody doing today? Anything exciting for a Monday? We'll just get these decoupaged and we'll embellish them, and they'll end up being a cute little pair of, whoops, I got to move this over. A cute little pair of rusty mittens that you can hang on your door or in your home for decor. Whoop, still not over far enough. Not catching my thumb in there. There we go. There we go. So, and I just like the music notes. I don't know why. And actually, I actually think that the ticking paper that Royce has, I think would be adorable on these. Anything with a pattern, because you know mittens come in all different patterns. I think any of them would work for these. I'm just using the music notes. If you had old music sheets, that would also look cool. That's what we used in my class on Saturday. I'm going to give these a quick dry because then we're going to get them sealed. Just want to dry them just a little bit before I put the sealer on them. But like I said, I did these on a class on Saturday, and it was so fun. We had a great group of ladies. It was a fundraiser for a 4-H group, so that made it even more fun. because we raised a little bit of money to help the 4-H kids out. I like to help the 4-H kids out whenever I can. And now we're going to seal these real quick. And then I'll dry them. And we'll clean up the edges. And you can see on here now that I seal it, I kind of didn't paint all the way to the edge because I kind of wanted to leave these edges like this look a little rustic, grungy, rustic, whatever you want to call it. So we'll get this sealed. I wanted to stress the edges, so that's why I want to make sure that I got some sealer on here so I can control the ink I'm going to use a little better. I didn't have them do this in the class, and they turned out cute. But I wanted to try it this way for this. Well, hi, Sheila. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining me. We're making some rustic mittens. This project will also be offered as a kit. It's not on my website yet because I have to cut out some more mittens. This is the last set of mittens that I had cut out. And they will not be listed on my site, guys, to be honest with you. Probably not until next week because I leave for Colorado on Thursday. And so the rest of this week, I am trying to finish orders up so that I can leave here with a clean slate. Hi, Robin. No, these mittens are mine. I have not got any more cut out. They will be listed as a kit on my website, but it will not be till next week, Robin, because I don't have time to cut any more of these out. This is the last set that I had cut out because I used them in a class on Saturday. So, but they will be. So check back in about a week, and I will have these listed on my site as a kit, and you can purchase them there. So now let's clean up the edges. And I'm going to be using an emery board and a sanding block. The emery board is for the tight places, like by the thumb. You'll see what I mean here when I get to it. Great, yes. Yes, keep an eye out on it, Robin. I promise you they will be listed in about a week. Let's get these cleaned up quick. Excuse me. Oh, great, Sheila. I can't wait to see it when you get it done. And you know where this mitten meets right here, guys? I am going to make a little, I call them relief cuts in there, because it will make it much easier for me to get in there and clean it up. See, I can get in there with this emery board now and clean that right up. Just like that. There, that one's all cleaned up. So we'll set that aside. And we'll do this one. This paper's a little wet yet in the middle. No, these mittens are cut out of a 1/4 inch birch. I cut these out on my laser, Sheila. If you had the pattern, you could cut them out on the 1-inch pine, but you'd need if you had a bandsaw or whatever, you could cut them out, but I just use my laser because it's quicker. It's quicker and it's much more accurate. No sand, no hardly any sanding or anything, as you can see, and that's why I opted to cut these out on my laser. I got a little stubborn piece down in there. There we go. Got her. Get this cleaned up real quick. So you can really see the halo on here, why I didn't paint all the way to the edge. I like those halos. I did that on purpose. There we go. And it looks like I have an end edge right here that didn't get stuck down very good. So we'll just get some medium on there. Get that stuck down. Just like that. I'll check everything else. I think everything else is a little bit right there. Stuck down. There we go. This one looks like it's pretty good, so put that in water. Now I'm going to take, I want these edges to be a little more grungier. Yeah, the lasers are nice, Sheila, I'll admit it. They can do a lot. You can't leave them unattended, and I don't want to be married to it. So I probably don't use mine as much as some people. I do use it for light work like this, but yeah, I'm just rubbing my edges here and maybe going up a little bit in there like that. Just trying to grunge it up a little bit. I think I'm just going to lightly rub it over the mitten like that. I wanted to look a little grungy. And then I have this jar of walnut crystals that I mix with water. And I love this stuff for aging too. So we're just going to give this a spray. What kind of laser were you looking at, Sheila? Do you have one in mind? I have a Glowforge, but I will tell you, I had an OnTech 80. I ended up selling it, believe it or not, because I didn't use it as much as I should have been using it, because you can't leave them unattended, and I just couldn't handle standing there all the time watching them. I know, it sounds silly, but that was me. I just couldn't do it. So I ended up selling it. I kept my Glowforge because it's like a tabletop one. It's not the Pro or anything, but it does everything I need it to do. And I actually rather would use pine most of the time, and use my bandsaw and my sanders and all that. Yeah. The Glowforges, I'll tell you, those are user ready. They're very user friendly once you figure out the basics, which takes very little time to do. It doesn't take any special software. It has its own software. That OnTech I had ran on software called Lightburn, and I just did not have time to learn it. I didn't have the time or the patience probably to learn it, so I walked away. I am going to Colorado to Carmen's retreat, Sheila. I don't know if you've heard about Carmen's retreat. I was invited to the retreat. So I am going there to be with some creatives and meet up with some friends that I've, other retailers of other products that I've met at a couple other retreats. And so I get to spend some time with them and hang out with Carmen. And yeah. Where are you at, Sheila? You're not in Colorado, are you? I don't remember. I know I've shipped you, but I can't remember where you live. I'm sorry. So see, then that walnut crystals, once you dry them, they look like little water spots, and I love that. Well, hello, Lauren. How you doing, my sweet sister? And so now you will notice that, oh, you're in Washington, Yakima, Washington. That's right. We have to open up our holes here. And so to do that, I usually take a wire, and of course I didn't, but we're going to use a toothpick. And I just turn it over like this, and I poke a hole so that I can see where they're at on the front, and then turn it back around and just kind of ream them out a little bit like that. And now we have our holes for hanging. But yeah, Sheila, that retreat, I'm really looking forward to. I'm looking forward to the downtime. I'm looking forward to creating. I think it's always nice to get away, and I don't get away hardly at all. So I'm truly looking forward to this little trip I'm going to take. And so now I'm going to take my sari ribbon, and we're going to get the hangers on here first. And because this ribbon is, it's not really wide, but it's not going to want to fit through my holes like I want them to. I always take some painter's tape and I pinch my end and I roll this tape between my fingers and see how it almost gives me like a needle point that I can feed through here now and pull my ribbon right through. Then you just take the tape off and I'll put a knot in the bottom of it and voila. I'm not fighting it. Just give it a yank and we got a hanger there. And let's see if I can make this piece work for me. It's pretty little. And if you guys are watching me on Royce's page and commenting, for some reason your comments are not showing up for me. I don't know why. So I apologize. Don't think I'm ignoring you. I'm just not seeing them. It's probably Facebook being wonky again. So there's a little hanger for this first. And we're not done with these yet because we're going to make these really super cute. Let me see if I can. Yeah. Nope, comments aren't showing up over there, guys. Sorry. So don't think I'm ignoring you. I'm really not. Facebook doesn't want me to see them tonight for some reason. And so on that one, I had a short hanger. See, this is a short one. And now this one, I want a longer hanger so that when they hang, they'll be staggered. Cut this off a little bit. And roll it. Pull that through. I don't know. I use painter's tape for everything, guys. I really should buy stock in the company. Some days I think I should. It's like my best friend when I'm crafting. So what's everybody else working on? Anybody crafting? You guys getting your fall yard work done? Thank God I got mine done. For the most part. Let's say that. When I'm done tonight here, I'm going to run over to a place that I know has some hedge apples. So Lauren, I'm going to be getting us some hedge apples tonight. So there. So that way they will hang a little staggered. Oh, you can't see me. Hang on here. They'll hang a little staggered when I hang them. So, yes. So now let's decorate these little guys up. So the first thing I want to do is I want to add, well, wait a minute, guys. I forgot my white, I have some white sari ribbon. Sorry, let me grab it real quick. I got some right over here. Well, I'm coming back. I promise. I promise. You know, when you're getting ready for a live and you think you got everything, no, you don't. Yes, Lauren, the hedge apples work great. You've been working with the clay and molds. Oh, the gingerbread mold. Yes. I should show you here real quick, Sheila. I did the gingerbread mold in resin. I want to show you what I did. Here's the little guy. And then I did the little girl. And then I did do these little two guys too. And so the gingerbread guys were cute. Kathy, hi, sweetie. Are you talking about the gingerbread? Or are you talking about the mittens? So to do my bows, I got my hot glue gun over here. And the first thing we're going to do is add some greenery here. So I'm going to put just some glue right there. And we're going to put just some evergreen sprigs. Get another glue stick. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. And I just kind of stagger them so that they lay like that. And then we're going to apply our white ribbon. And this is a sari ribbon again. And sometimes using hot glue, I'll burn my fingers. So I'm going to use this end of this brush. And we're just going to loop it. You know what, Sheila? I think you can drill holes through there. You could always hot glue a hanger on the back, but I'm going to try and drill some holes and maybe add some jute, because I want to make, if I want them to hang, I think you almost have to, don't you? So I'm going to try it. I don't know why you couldn't. I'm pretty sure you can drill holes in them. I'm not worried about that at all. I am not worried about it. That resin's not going to break. I know that. And now we're going to add some green ribbon that matches the hanger. Yeah, I don't know why. I know you can drill resin. I know some people, if you've poured them yet, it's too late. But if you haven't poured them, I know some people put, like those hooks, hangers they use on jewelry. I think they call them bail hooks or something. They'll use them. And they'll put them as the hanger. But to me, that would make it not off-center. It would off-center it some. Because the way that ornament lays in that mold, I don't know how you would get it in the center of the head. And so And I don't think I could live with it not being centered, so I'm going to drill it. If I have a chance this week, Sheila, I'll try that, and I'll let you know how it goes. So now now we're going to add jute on top of this. And I know it looks really bad, you guys, but just wait. When we add the finishing touches, I promise it's all going to come together. And to do this jute, because it's got several bowls, I lay it in my hand like this. And you kind of can hold your fingers open for the width of the bowl that you want. And I'm just going to wrap it. And I just keep wrapping it till I run out. Then I pull it off and I pinch it. I pinch it like this. And so now you have your bow. And then before you glue it down, you can kind of mess with it a little bit like this. And pull them out however you want them. Just keeping that middle pinched. And now I have a bow that I can attach right here. And I will keep it pinched and lay it right down there and just hold it there a little bit till the glue starts to grab it. And so now we have all of our bows layered there. But before we do the center, I want to add 3 little bells. And so now I'm going to take this other piece of jute. And I'm just pulling it through the little lip on the bell like that. And pulling it through enough just where I can make a couple knots in the bottom. It's not... I just give it a yank to tighten it up. And then I'm going to lay it on here and decide, because I want my bells staggered. So I think I want this one to hit right about there. So now I'm going to cut my jute and go right up underneath this bow where you're not going to see it. And stick some hot glue and attach that there. And then we'll do the second one. And then you just kind of decide where you want this one to hit. And I want this one just to be a little shorter than that one. So just a little hot glue again. Stick that up in there like this. And then we'll do the last one. Sheila, do you make crafts for shows, or you just do it for yourself because you enjoy doing it? Because you seem to be pretty crafty or really enjoy doing crafts. So I'm just curious. And this last one, I want it to be short. So I want it to hit right underneath there. So we'll do that. And stick that up in there like that. And then see how my bells are staggered. And the last thing we do is put the center of the star on, or the center of the, right in here, which is going to make this look like a bow. And we top it off with this metal star. Now look at, see, now doesn't that make a cute little rustic mitten hanger? Let me know what you guys think. So now we'll go do this one, and we're going to do the same thing. We'll do our greenery first. Just kind of I got ribbon string on these. A little more glue. There we go. Just like that. Thank you, Lauren. We're going to lay the white ribbon down first. Try not to burn myself. There we go. That's how I want that. That ribbon was a little long. That's okay. And now we'll do the blue or the green. I don't know where I got blue at. You can kind of play with the ribbon as you go to get it to lay, you know, how you want. I'm going to cut that before I lay it down. There we go. And now we'll take our jute and again lay it in your hand like this. Hold it with your thumb and just wrap. I do make crafts for shows, but it's been very disappointing in the local shows. They always have people selling cover. Oh, I know. I started last year going to my sister's in Hood River, Oregon, are doing pop-ups. Everyone who comes are friends of ours who have been invited. It's so much fun. And I sell them. Yes, I agree. When I used to do shows, and you know, I would probably do a show every now and then, Sheila, but I will not do a show if it says craft vendor, because when it says that, you know, it's all commercial, and I can't do it. You can't compete. You know, you'll run into those people every now and then that know it. You know, you get what you pay for, that kind of mentality, and you know, they don't mind paying a cheaper price for junk, but as makers, we can't compete. You're absolutely right. And I've just kind of gave up trying, which is, you know, why I originally opened up my brick and mortar, because, you know, it gets old doing all that work and, you know, not selling anything. It's very frustrating. I know exactly what you're talking about. I got to go get a piece of jute, guys. I don't have enough of that either. See how well prepared I was for today? Evidently, I wasn't, right? Actually, I think I lost the jute. I think it fell down on the floor, and I don't know where it went. But no, I know exactly what you mean. It is very frustrating. But I'm glad you found an outlet. Oh, hey, Sarah, my sweetie, how you doing? Oh, hi, Melanie, how you doing? Thanks for joining me, guys. We're making a pair of rustic mittens that I cut out, and we decoupaged them, and now I'm grunged up the edges, and now I'm adding my little cute embellishments to them. Yes. Yeah, if you've never done a craft show or a show of any kind, no matter what product you're selling, if you've ever gone to a show and the setup and tear down, and you're right, Sheila, it's like it's backbreaking, and then when you leave and you haven't hardly sold anything, it's defeating and yes, very frustrating. You're absolutely right. And we'll add our little finishing touch on here. Yep, and then you have to pay. Yeah, you got to try and make enough to pay for your spot. You're absolutely right. And so we add this little star as the final touch. See, these were not hard to make at all. So I will show you there. There's that one, and there's this one. And you can hang them so they stagger. Yeah, however you want to hang them. So what do you guys think? I'll take a picture of them and post it, but thank you, Sarah. But that's my live for tonight. I just wanted you guys to see how easy they were to make. Yes, the details exactly, Sheila. Which Melanie, I just got off work and popped in. Melanie, this is a decoupage sheet, a piece of a decoupage sheet. It was a typography blocks, I think it was. But you could use old sheet music too to decoupage these. And you could, I think the ticking paper of Royce's ticking paper, I think some of the Christmas paper, you could use any paper you want on here, and then just embellish it however you want. I love bells. I love rusty bells. I love rust. And I just thought these were adorable. And when I made a set, I thought they were so simple to make. And so then I did a class and it went over well. They loved it. And so I thought I would share it with you guys. Yes, Melanie, I do sell the sheet. And for those of you that just joined, thanks, Lauren. These will be offered as a kit. They will not be on my website till next week. Let me turn the camera up so I can talk to you guys. Hey there. They will not be on my website till next week because I leave for Colorado on Thursday, and I will not be back until next Monday night. And so I won't be, hey, Barbara. I won't be on back until Monday night. And so then after that, I will try and get these on my website. I got to get some more cut out and all that. And then I'll put them on my website and they'll be available. And you'll get everything in the kit. I'll try and even throw in an emery board. But if I don't, you may need a piece of sandpaper. But other than that, you'll get the ribbon, the jute, the stars, the bells, mittens, and even some paper to decoupage on. The sheet music paper will vary. I can't tell you it's going to look exactly like this. But they will be sheet music. But you guys, I'm going to try them with some of the ticking and some of the other paper because I think they'd be just as cute. So that's what I am going to do. Oh gosh, Sheila, thank you so much. That makes me so happy that you feel like you get something out of my lives because, sometimes I worry that I'm teaching you guys nothing, that you already know this. So you just made my night by telling me that you do learn from me. So, and next time you see me, guys, I won't have this wild hair because I get a haircut tomorrow. Woo, woo. I don't know about you ladies, but when your hair needs cut, it needs cut. But so anyway, so here's these little mittens. I really do think they are adorable, you guys. I think they are so stinking cute. So, and they're so easy to make. So yes, thank you guys so much for joining me. No, I appreciate you spending your Monday nights with me. I got to put my thinking cap on. I should tell you, I will not be live next Monday because, again, I'm on my way back from Colorado. So then after that, I will be live. I'll be starting my lives again on Mondays. And I'm actually thinking about going live another day a week just on my page up till Christmas because I have so many Christmas ideas that I would love to share with you guys that I think you might enjoy. And so I'm trying to figure out how to work that into my schedule. So that's my plan. You guys enjoy your night. Melanie, yes. You can get those papers the next visit. Well, thank you, Dorothy. Dorothy, my kit will not be available. I won't have it by the time I go to Carmen's. I know I'm going to see it at Carmen's because I have to cut some of these mittens out and I'm not going to have time before I leave. So they're not going to be available until next week after I get back. I'm so sorry. Because I don't know how I can get it done. I'm trying to finish up my orders I have now so that I can go to Carmen's with a clean slate. And so I'm not taking any orders at this time so that I can leave and not feel like I'm leaving somebody in the lurch. So I'm so sorry. But they will be available next week. I will get them on my website. So you guys have a great night. Much love to you all. Again, so appreciate you taking your time to spend with me. It means more to me than you know. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.